Kara's grounded. Yeah. She stole candy.
Oh. So what's she grounded from?
Her phone.
Okay, that's a good one.
And
That's a real good one.
for like a while because this addiction of hers is apparently getting out of hand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, considering we still don't have a kitchen and we're having to eat out, we don't have candy. I mean, our neighbor sent us some crumbled cookies for watching her dog last night. I gotta tell you this. We're watching my neighbor's dog this last week. She's moving, and so she needed to go look for a place. And I ordered a sweet treat for me and Jan to share when she was watching Malachi from Grumble. Picked it up. Well, I thought I had him high enough on the table, right? Because we don't have any counters right now.
Right.
And I went to pick Daniel up from school, came back. So I was gone less than 10 minutes, right? She ate 2.5 of those cookies, and they were chocolate.
Yeah.
And so I had to like run her to the vet. The vet calls me after I drop her off. But we actually don't have the medication to induce the vomiting. You need to take her to this other vet. We'll let them know you're coming. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I turn back around, pick her up, take her to the other vet. They induce the vomiting. She's fine. I mean, my neighbor was a really good sport about it. She's like, of course my dog would try to kill herself while I'm out of town, you know?
I'm happy she has a good sense of humor about that.
Yeah. And so last night, I get a knock at the door, and I wasn't expecting anybody. And I open the door, and it's the DoorDasher. She's like, the Shaw family? I was like, yeah. She's like, here you go. She has this big box of crumble cookies.
Oh my gosh.
And I was super confused. She's like, you look confused. Am I at the right house? Like, she's like, worried she's delivering to the wrong place. And then I read the note, and it was like, thanks for watching my dog. I'm sorry she ate your cookies.
Oh my goodness. I love that. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. There's that.
That had to make for an interesting night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my weekend was more sad. So I told you earlier we had kittens.
Should we start this?
Isn't it recording?
Well, I know, but we haven't done our introduction.
We should do that too.
Let's do our introduction, and then I want to hear about your sad weekend.
Trust me, it's sad. It's been a rough one.
Yeah.
Hi,
let's
I'm Sunny.
Hi, I'm Courtney, and this is Plot Twist.
And we're friends. I am also the ex-wife.
And I am the new wife.
And we have stories for you guys.
Yes.
So I was telling you earlier that we had kittens, and usually that's a happy moment.
Right.
We had 5 kittens and we only have 4 kittens.
So sad.
Yeah. So, we're dealing with that kitten that didn't make it. I think it was a stillborn because it was just not happening.
So sad.
So unfortunately that happens, but it's still like, I
That's
don't
so
like it. It
sad.
makes my heart break every time I think about it. So of course, because the kittens, the cats are in the girls' room by, choice and whatnot.
Right.
The girls know about it. And so Kira made me do a little funeral for it. So we buried the kitten today. Yeah, that was I can't do anything but that.
Yeah.
Because it is really sad and we've been waiting for so long.
Yeah.
I swear this cat's been pregnant forever. I'm sad about the kitten, but oh my gosh, I'm so happy it's done.
Yes.
Because this waiting has been okay, is it today? Is it today? Can I leave today?
Yeah.
No. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. If she would have had the kittens before I left the house, this wouldn't be happening right now.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's cute though.
So yeah, that was my weekend. It's been a sad one.
Yeah.
But on a happy note, I don't know if I told you or if I even brought it up, my husband bought a brand new motorcycle.
The kids told me. Yeah.
Yeah, they would tell you. You guys don't hide things. This is where communication's a good thing because you find out big prizes can win you big issues too.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I mean, when we were at your place last, Mike was telling us that when he was walking us outside that he was like, yeah, I'm going to trade this and this and this. And
yeah, he was really excited about it all. And now it's all I hear about. So yeah.
For weather's coming, so it's a good time.
I mean, and the nice thing is we both have bikes, And by the way, guys, be safe out there.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Be safe. especially to all the other motorcycle riders. Be safe out there, guys. We had comments. Yay! We did have one comment that stood out. Did you ever get a way for people to find us?
Yes. So, well, I mean, for that comment, I did. Someone commented saying they were having trouble. I ended up just DMing her the link to Linktree.
Okay.
And it sent as the link, so she could just click on it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, I'll post a clip on our socials about this if you're having issues with
Sharing it
sharing it and
or
listening, or
opening it.
yeah, let us
Let us
know.
know.
We'll send you the link. I think it's once we get more followers, that's when more opportunities on the social platforms open up
Yes.
to add links to make it easier, but we
Yeah.
have to get there. So
Progress, slow progress.
yeah, that's been the biggest thing.
So like, share, comment,
Yeah.
something. help
Follow.
help us out, guys, if you're willing. We're also, looking for subscribers and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, sorry. I know, so now I'm having this squirrel moment. We are actually a little ill prepared for this one, to be honest. We're gonna talk about some other things, but
We had a private
yeah,
message. We had someone reach out to us, and she
looking
wanted
for
to.
some advice.
She was looking for some advice in some areas of her life, but I guess they kind of changed on their own. So
Yeah, their situation changed.
yeah,
So that's what we were gonna talk about today, and now
now we're kind of
we're a
out of
little ill
dust.
prepared.
So let's think. Where have we gone before?
Well, I mean, some topics I think I would like to talk about. I think we should talk about like the ADHD stuff
Oh
more in depth.
joy.
I think a lot of people are dealing with it, and I think kind of how we are feeling like our different, because I know we both have different views, and I think how it's been affecting
Us.
us and the kids that I mean, yeah. So I think we
Uh-oh.
should definitely I think that's a
in
good
trouble, I
topic.
guess.
No, no, I think having the different views and showing like how we're coping with having different views,
Oh.
and how we're managing that. I think that's a good.
Yeah, that's a good way to go about it. I mean, I could start with how I view the kids, you know, how. No, I don't know. I guess I'll let you start and say how deep you want to go into this. If you want to just kind of state the situation, we can start with that because, like,
Yeah.
going into
Mhm.
ADHD, I mean, there could be like, that could be about broad spectrum.
Yeah. So, ADHD,
Again, professionals,
yes.
not paid
This
professionals.
is personal experiences with raising children that have ADHD.
Yes. So I am
Yeah.
putting that out there. I do not want to get in trouble. We are not professionals. This is just our
Yes.
daily lives and how we've had to deal with it and, how we've had to work together through it, how we think on a separate thing. Like, this is just us trying to help everybody out that may be in a similar position
Mhm.
or, knows somebody in a similar position. Okay. So, again, not doctors, not anything.
Yeah.
Just two people talking
With
about
our
how we deal with
experience.
our life.
Yeah, exactly. So we have two boys that have been diagnosed with ADHD, and it's been quite a whirlwind. We have one of them on medication and one of them not on medication. So the older one, he used to be on medication. He had some side effects when he was younger, and I'll let Sunny touch on that because I wasn't around for a lot of
So
that.
he wouldn't eat,
So
he couldn't sleep, he wouldn't gain weight. He kind of zombified. Lights were on, but nobody was home. I mean, he functioned, but it wasn't the same. And I mean, we kind of his like slow down pill at our house, because
yeah.
I mean, even still, it makes him be able to focus. I mean, and in order to focus, you're not when you have ADHD, you're all over the freaking place.
Hmm.
You're like, ooh, over there, ooh, over there.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. So it made him kinda zombified, and, we didn't like the way that it worked with him. He like I said, he wasn't gaining weight. We had him on, like, protein shakes and everything, and he just like, the protein shakes made him sick, and it was just a mess. And so we stopped. And then he started seeming like his normal self, and I never wanted to put him back on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no, and then he ended up going back on he was really, really struggling in school, and he ended up back on it, and he was gaining weight. It was slow, but he was gaining weight when on it. But, I mean, let's talk about Big Pharma for a second. His medication got so expensive, we couldn't afford it.
I know.
I mean, like, this is like
That is so true.
and, I mean, I really have a problem with Big Pharma companies because like they're creating stuff that could potentially help, right? These people
Potentially.
potentially, or even like
And this is where my big, like,
life-saving medication
comes
for
in.
like diabetics,
Yeah.
and it's like thousands of dollars a month. Are you kidding me? Like, I
Okay, look
doubt
at
it
it
costs
this
that
way.
much.
Well, and I also look at it this way. These medications have more side effects than they should.
No, I don't disagree. I don't
And
disagree with
like,
the you're talking about the ADHD medications.
mhm.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that at all.
So, like, with that all being said, like, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and I'll make that a clear, in my opinion, that's why I've always struggled with it. More side effects than they should, more expensive than they should be, and then now it's, as I hear, it's damn near impossible to get. Like you, at
It's
least there
really
for a
hard.
while it was.
Yeah. So our older one is not on it. We've been working on finding ways to help him cope with the ADHD with school. That's our biggest concern. And if he decides he wants to get back on it in the future, that will be 100% his decision. And then our younger one, he just recently started on it because there are a lot of side effects with a lot of medications. But I have noticed like medications affect people differently. Like pain medications, right? Like I can't do pain medications because they make me so sick. I can't do them. I get so sick off of them. I don't get that loopy feeling. Like I can't even get laughing gas at the dentist. I know that's not a pain medication, but I can't even get laughing gas. Well, that's more of an allergy.
But at that same note, like, that tells you how sensitive you are to everything. Laughing gas is like the one thing most people can get.
Yeah, and I
And
can't.
you're just like, nope.
My throat literally closes up. Like I can't do laughing gas. So I'm SOL at the dentist. So I try to keep my teeth. I try to have no
So
cavities.
what do they do to put you under if you need surgery?
They use different. I mean, like, are you talking about like fully under or like, yeah, they have to do a different drug. I don't remember what it's called,
But you're on
but
something
it's
that's a
something
little
different.
gross.
Like, so I don't get the John. Can you Harley push the door open and he followed behind?
Nice and door shut. Really, come on. It was.
Yeah, it was. It just doesn't stay shut very easy.
That was great. You want real life? Baby walking in.
Yeah. Um, no, so yeah, it's one treatment that I had to have before I had Malachi in order to get pregnant was a heteroscopy, and they didn't put me fully under, but instead they did like a ketamine. Um,
Ketamine therapy kind of thing.
yeah, it was
Trippy.
trippy. That's a whole story in itself. That's a whole story in itself. But
I've heard stories from some people.
you know, but I came out of it way better than when I had the surgery on my ankle. When I had the surgery on my ankle, coming out of anesthesia was awful.
Really?
Awful. It was worse than the pain I felt after the surgery. I was so sick. We were there for hours. We were the second to, because it was at a surgery center, it wasn't at the hospital. And we were like the second to last patient there. And the only reason there was another patient there was because they were the last one for surgery, but they couldn't let me leave because I could not get up. I was throwing up, like, just constantly. I remember the nurse saying, like, I've given her everything I can. I don't know why she's still throwing up. She's nothing in her stomach. Like, it was bad. Yeah. It was, so yeah, I don't come out of anesthesia well. And so when they did my heteroscopy, they decided to not put me fully under,
Right.
and do like a ketamine type thing. I woke up not, as soon as they rolled me into the other room and walked out of there, and I was just tired.
Huh,
Yeah, didn't even feel like I had anything to.
that's funny.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. But yeah, so our younger one is recently started ADHD medication. He is on a different one than what our older one was on, and the
What's
first
he on?
week he was on it was kinda rough. Well, he's on methylphenidate, but, Daniel was on the extended release and a higher dose. Cairo's on a I can't even think of the number, but he's on a lower dose,
Oh,
and it's not the extended release.
okay.
It's like Daniel's were capsules, and Cairo's are actual, like, pills,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's different than what Cairo's on compared to Daniel. And I think the doctor, because I remember talking to the doctor and I was like, listen, this is how his older brother reacted. These are like some of the fears. And so he's like, well, let's like try like a minimal, like let's, type.
Right.
The first week was rough. He did have the side effects like belly aches, he was sleepy, headache, just not feeling great.
Right.
Right. No, we haven't had any issues. He hasn't called me at school to bring him um food. Um, the baby just keeps wanting to come on in. I'll figure something out for next time for that door. um, but uh yeah, well, not food. I'm sorry. Holy cow, my brain. Like ibuprofen or stuff for his tummy and stuff. Like he hasn't needed it. He hasn't complained of being sleepy, and he still has an appetite. And that
That's
was
good.
the complete opposite from his brother.
Yeah.
Complete opposite. And we don't give it. He doesn't get his medication on the weekends when he's at your place.
No.
You know.
Nope, we don't
So
do it at our house. I
yeah,
will save that for you guys.
yeah. Well, and honestly,
That
like
and
we
it's better
support
for him
that. Yeah, we support her not doing it. Like,
because that's my personal choice
yeah.
is, if I'm gonna have the kids, them they're gonna be themselves. Not they don't need it at my house. We go out, we go have fun. I'm the fun parent when I'm home with them, so it's like I don't want to ever have to make them feel like in order to be at mom's house, they have to be on some like, they
Right.
have to do it at
Well,
school and all
and
that.
I mean, like, during the summers, we're not gonna have him on it,
Right.
and, like, when he doesn't
And
have
break times are
school.
good, guys, like, at
Yeah.
least that's what we've been told
Yeah, for ADHD medication, it's,
from what we
you don't
understand.
have to, like, taper off on it. You
Yeah.
can just stop it and then get back on it. My husband's on it, John's on it, and so, I mean, he kind of understands it being on it a little bit, but,
I've been on it before.
yeah,
I'm on something else now, but
yeah. So yeah, and the only reason that we have him on it is he's really struggled. I mean, he's really smart. He gets really good grades.
really smart
He's
kid,
he's a
like
really smart kid.
like,
Yeah.
just in one day, he built a mini engine
Yeah.
because he was bored and he wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, the kid's brilliant.
Yeah, he's very smart and he gets good grades, but the problem we're having is he's really disruptive in class. And there's some things that they do in class where he's at a lower level like in that program because he just doesn't
Okay.
do it. He's just sitting there like trying to be the class clown, trying to make,
Mhm.
distracting other students. So it's become a problem in like the classroom setting. So that's the main reason we're like, okay, like for your teacher's sake, for your classmates' sake, for your sake, because he always like feels bad when he realizes like I'm distracting or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. And or the teacher will send a message and we'll talk to him about it. And you could tell that like he feels bad. He's like, I don't know why I'm like I did it, you know? I just wanted to. And so like we don't want him to feel like he's problem. We want him to like know that he's not, and his
Yeah.
teachers adore him. They love him. All of his teachers have. But we just want him to be able to feel more comfortable. We want his classmates to feel more comfortable. And so it's really just for school. That's the only reason. Yeah. And because like when he's with us and he doesn't have school that day, like
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it to him. And honestly, like I usually forget to give it to him. He's the one that's coming in, Mom, I need my medication,
Hey,
you
at
know?
least he's,
So
like, getting a routine.
yeah. So he's really good about it.
That's good, and, I mean,
So
it makes me happy that he's trying.
yeah,
Like, he got into the truck, and he's like, "I only have 4 assignments left," and I'm like, "That's awesome."
yeah, he's really like he's such a good kid. They all
Yes.
are, really. They all are. And so
I have beautiful, sweet babies.
yes, they are wonderful. So yeah, so if you all have ideas or other ways to cope with ADHD that maybe we could try with them outside of medication, let us
We
know.
want your opinion.
Yeah, or tell us what you think about Big Pharma, because really, like,
We're curious.
yeah, I mean, the asthma medication my mom has to take is like $100, like hundreds, not 100, hundreds of dollars a month. And I'm like, she needs that to breathe. Like, why are we charging, or why aren't insurance companies covering more? You know what I mean? Like, if
You
someone can
should.
explain that to me, because I don't understand. To me, it just sounds like someone's just trying to make a buck off of other people's medical problems.
That's exactly what it is,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It's
I'll say that
no,
again.
yeah, no, it's like,
Like, I'm gonna keep saying that because some guy's gonna come on here and be like, dude.
it makes me so mad. Like, I 100% believe there are cures for cancers out there, but pharma is not releasing them.
Conspiracy theory time.
Right? No, I mean, like, I believe that for some cancers, like, I totally believe there's a cure for them. You know, that
If you
haven't
believe
been
that,
presented.
give us a like because I do too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it bugs me. It bugs me so much because people are dying and they don't need to be, but these companies wanna make big money.
Oh,
These
yeah.
CEOs, these owners, these whatever wanna make big money.
Oh, yeah.
And
No. Like, I feel like there is a big secret out there that nobody knows. Conspiracy theory time, okay? This is me just being me. Okay. I think that there is a big company, like master company. Okay.
Mhm.
Somebody in control that has control over what information is already being distributed. Cures for cancer,
Yeah.
cures for, the common cold, cures for AIDS, cures for okay. I personally, and conspiracy theorist kind of way, believe that we've already discovered it. It is being controlled on what we're allowed to know. And I think if somebody else discovers it, it gets shut down too quickly for it to become a thing. I think that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. And I could be totally wrong. I could be completely full of crap, but it's my opinion.
Listen, you'd probably have you seen the show? The first season's on Netflix, but you can watch the second season on, I think it's Peacock or Paramount? I think it's Peacock. It's called The Hunting Party.
No, I have not.
Okay, I think you would totally like that show. If you're crime shows,
I
like
do.
Criminal Minds and things like that. But there's like basically the basis of it is there's this secret prison where all these serial killers go after they've died on death row called the Pit. And they do these like experiments depending on what their issues are and what their crimes are. And then this blast happens. I mean, and so many of them escape. And so they put together the CIA, this former FBI profiler, and then one of the prison guards. And they're the hunting party. And then another super smart computer tech military person. And it's those four, they're the hunting party. And they have to hunt these serial killers down. But what that leads me to, like, the Pit, like, I wouldn't put it past our government or other governments to, like, do something like that. You know what I mean? We're gonna totally get, like...
Okay.
Listen, if there's no more videos, you know what happened to us.
Have you ever... This is gonna sound horrible. Have you ever noticed that we're kind of turning into Big and Low?
I don't know who Big and Low is.
Wally?
I have not seen that movie in forever, and I've only seen it once.
Okay, Big and Low was the big industry that took over everything
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
took them up to space and made it to where all they do is sit there and, like, eat and do nothing.
Okay.
Have you realized that society is starting to look that way? We're getting automatic cars. Everybody's always on the phones. I'm over here like, Wally's coming to life, people, okay? And it's a freaking children's cartoon.
Isn't there something about, like, The Simpsons or South Park, like, predicting stuff that, like, hasn't happened? But, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but it's happening.
Yeah, like the I think it was somebody died and it was like the same year that they were supposedly to, or something. It was something like that. But yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like conspiracy theorism is like my thing right now because I'm just like watching things. I'm like, this is gonna end badly.
Yeah.
So, come on, people. I'm pretty sure there's signs.
Yeah.
They made movies about this. Jurassic Park. they made movies about this people.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I mean,
if that's real, let me tell you, that is a bad idea.
yeah, like, I don't know.
Again, if this is our last episode, we discovered the dinosaurs are real.
Yeah.
and they are coming for us. but no, about big pharma and stuff like that, I do. I really like, as far as like believing ridiculous ideas or shit like that. I think there really is a governmental control or an informational control
Mhm.
that is making it to where there's only, think of it as a purge. You know, a lot of people think it during COVID, like that COVID was made to kind of take everyone out.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I think I think they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah,
Like, I think
really.
that was just like the next big one.
Well, like, have you seen on TikTok people Jim Carrey, like, came out to accept an award, I don't remember what it was for,
Oh, face like looked
but
different.
yeah, face look different, everyone's like, "That is not Jim Carrey," like, this and that, and I mean, yeah, I don't know, some things I'm like, "Okay, where are we going too far?
Right.
What's, like, accurate?" I know there's a conspiracy theory about Avril Lavigne, not,
Yeah, I heard about that one.
yeah,
Which, yeah, it's just like, come on, people.
yeah,
I don't know.
there's so many secrets.
There are. And I mean, I can understand secrets, you know? Think
Mhm.
about our kids. We keep secrets from our kids, don't get hurt or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I understand that certain secrets would be needed.
To protect people and to
Mhm.
prevent a total freak out, for
But
sure. I think, like
bettering the world, that's not it.
yeah, yeah. I don't think people shouldn't have the power to, like,
Pick and choose.
pick and choose a lot of things. Like,
I
you're
think
picking
there's
and
like,
choosing who lives and who dies, like, with how expensive medications are.
you are.
You know what I mean? And I know there's
Insulin. Think about, you
yeah,
remember the big fight with insulin?
yeah,
Like, people can, I don't even know how it is now, but, like, it used to be insulin was so freaking expensive that, like,
mhm.
people that needed it were struggling.
Yeah, they were, like, yeah, adjusting their own doses just so they
Mhm.
could stretch it out, like and I know there's been, like, bills proposed to, like, make changes and stuff, so, like, if we have an incorrect understanding of how things are, like, with that kinda stuff,
Yeah, again,
I mean
opinions.
yeah, this is from the knowledge that we have of what we know about this stuff personally, our personal experiences, so, yeah, I
But
mean,
we
tell us
like
what you think.
hearing your guys' opinion. That's kinda
Yeah,
why we're on side notes today too. Like, yeah,
mhm,
we haven't really got anything for today because what we did plan got canceled.
yeah,
But on that same note,
so thanks for being flexible.
yeah, but on that same note, like, we wanna hear your guys' opinion about the world, about your life, about what your opinions are. You're our listeners, so we wanna be like, "Oh, I remember talking to so and so about
Mhm.
this," because you guys are what mattered to us.
Yeah. Tell us your conspiracy theories. Tell us what you want to know about our co-parenting.
Mm,
Tell us, ask us for advice. Again, we're not professionals, but we'll tell you what we think. We're very different people, so you're gonna get probably much different advice
yep.
from both of us. Anything could be anonymous. Send us a message. I mean, we're not gonna judge, right? We listen and we don't judge.
Uh-huh. You see how she's looking at me, but I am not looking back. I can't even. No, we listen and we don't judge,
Yeah.
guys. Like, we're not the a-holes that are out there trying to cause drama. We're just
Hmm.
two people that thought this would be a good idea and probably got a little in over their heads.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, the week that I've had, I mentally was, like, dreading recording this, to be honest. I was like,
Yeah, I
"How can
why?
I get out of it, but like, still record an episode to drop next week?" Because I
Are you
I just,
joking? I was gonna
like
say, can we just do it later in the week?
I really considered it because 'cause it's been one of those weeks, and
So this episode may
yeah.
end up a little shorter than our normal, which
Yes.
is okay. It's just an off day for us guys, and we
Yeah,
will come back
we're not
next week
perfect.
strong. Yeah, we said co-parenting, real life experiences, my divorce, dealing with the
Yeah.
ex. It's all one big thing.
Mhm.
And for
Being a bonus parent on my side, like, I know there's a lot of stepmoms out there that are, like, that are struggling with knowing how to be a step parent without stepping on toes, but still being involved with, with like, now you're stepping on mine.
Payback so good.
I wasn't stepping on yours. You were sitting on it.
Yes, you were. I judge you. Remember, guys, it's all our fault.
No. Yeah, I mean, I would love to like provide any feedback that you may have.
Being a bonus mom also, like, I brought up in the last episode, I think. It was the last one. It gets hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when you have your own kids. Okay? I love my kids, all my kids, and they are all mine. But there are days where I'm like, I could just like, are you joking? Kira's little preppiness is driving me nuts. I'm like, okay, girl, calm down on the glitter.
That would be my fault.
You are the problem. Do you know what my Christmas tree looked like? Christmas trees do not need to shine bright like a diamond. Let me tell you my opinion about that. My black Christmas tree, glowed with silver. It was so pretty. Oh my gosh. All because she wanted the glitter ones, and all I could think is Courtney.
Listen, I don't want a glitter tree. That would make a mess.
She wanted the glitter bulbs. That's what made
we don't have.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if we do, we have very little of them. We don't have.
Yeah, ours was an Amazon buy that she picked.
Well, that was not me because I did not.
You were a glitter person, though, I'm sure of it. Because even your eyeshadow's glittery.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Mine's bad.
I do have some matte ones. I bought the wrong color palette for my eye color, and so the only ones that work are the glitter ones. But I do, like last night, I would have much preferred to have like a matte.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am totally wearing last night's makeup. Don't judge me. It's been one of those weeks.
I'm judging. I'm judging the fact that her makeup's better than me without makeup right now. I look so tired, guys. But again, I was up all night helping and watching deliver kittens. And I did have to help the poor thing. So it sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Anyways, being a bonus mom, yeah, it's definitely one of those things where she'll bond in a certain way with a certain tone or an attitude. And I'm like, that's not me. That's gotta be a Courtney thing.
Listen, it is kind of nice being a bonus mom though, because
oh, I love it.
The kids will be driving me nuts and they'll be doing something or they're just not listening. And I'll be like, do you want me to call your mom? Do you want me to call your mom and tell her what you're doing?
That's okay. Kira, I told her that I had to talk to you about, her getting grounded. She has not stopped sulking since we've left the house. I have taken so much pride in that I'm like, this is great. It's not me this time. So like she's very butthurt because we told her no candy forever.
That makes it really hard because she's easy to bribe if I have candy on.
She really
I mean,
I tried to bribe for a while.
I try to bribe the kids with money, like, hey, go pick up the dog poop because I really don't want to do it. I mean,
I'm the same way.
Sometimes I'm like, okay, that's your chore for today. I'm not paying you to do it. But then sometimes I'm like, okay, I've already asked them to do a chore, but this other thing needs to get done. I really don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll pay you to do this chore. And a lot of times the kids are like, yeah, I'll do it. But like, if I don't have like money at the time to like pay, I'll give you candy for it. I'll let you have one of my body armors.
I know, but like her addiction to it is so bad that like we definitely need to keep her grounded from it for a while.
That girl is so skinny. It's more worried about her pancreas than anything.
That's about it.
Yeah.
But it's the like
and her teeth.
Yeah. But it's like that's all she ever wants though. Yeah. If you put a nice, juicy, amazing steak in front of her or a bowl of candy,
she'll pick the candy.
She will pick the candy. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. I have to remind her,
figured the
you
best
need some protein. You need, like, if you don't eat this, like, you're not, Yeah.
So we figured the best grounding was her getting grounded from candy.
Yeah. That works.
Like, if you're going to steal candy, then you can
be grounded from it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. But all the way, she has been sulking all because she knew I had to tell you. All the way here. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah. Well, then she doesn't even know that you've told me yet. 'Cause you didn't tell me when you first got here,
Nope,
so
it was something that I meant to tell you as soon as we got in, but I figured I'd wait till you and I were alone,
yeah,
make it a little easier because the crying for me gets annoying. I
yeah.
love
I mean, she's at that stage.
like, I love the fact of having a girl. I love it,
Mhm.
but this hormone stuff is really pissing me off.
It's rough. She's hitting that. I mean, Daniel's in it. The attitude from
Uh-huh.
a
Oh,
teenage
yeah,
boy.
no. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
and everything's a joke.
yes, everything's a joke.
And now Cairo feels like everything's a joke. Ugh, love you,
There's a time and
but
there's a
I'm not
place and there's a situation, and that is not this time.
I've started telling him, "Do I look like I'm laughing?"
Yeah,
It's like one of those things where I'm like, "This ain't funny,
yeah,
and I'm not laughing."
yeah.
And being but I can tell you, like, the best thing about being a step-parent sometimes is when they are on my nerves and whatnot. Sometimes I just gotta send them back to you.
Listen, your mom can deal with the attitude you've
I
had
mean,
today.
I deal with it as a step-parent and as a
Yeah.
mom. I'm like, there are times, okay, where I'm just like, "Yeah, you're being little a-holes this week, aren't you?
Mhm.
Okay, well, you know what? Our week's done. Go away."
I mean, it's like almost like a reset button though,
It
kind of
is.
like sending him to the other house
It
and like
is.
getting a reset on like
You get
your
free.
perspective, their perspective at the house. I think in a way, in those situations, it's good that they like
Mhm.
have two houses, because
Yes.
they get that reset.
Well, and it's a break from the high stress. So, like, they get in
Hmm.
trouble at one house, and now everything's stressed.
Yeah.
Everything's high emotion, high, alert because
Defensive. Hmm.
defensive, because, I just got in trouble and now I don't want to get in trouble again. And
Hmm.
so being able to, excuse me, being able to send them out and have that time of like, okay, I just need to sit here and I need to do
Hmm.
better. I think that's good for them too,
Yeah.
because now it's not all alert. Now they can sit and process what they've done. So, like Kira doing what she did, she now knows that she needs to do better. And instead of feeling like she's going to get in trouble again,
Mm.
she's gonna go back to your house and she's gonna have to think about what she did. And there's nothing that's gonna yell at her again for the
Yeah.
same kind of thing or anything because it's a new scenario.
Well, that's what happened with Cairo when we dropped him off
Mhm.
to you, he
Which
got in trouble at school, and so when we did the exchange for the weekend, I let him know he's grounded. I don't know what he's grounded from because he's gonna be at your place, but he's grounded from something.
we did not watch TV once.
Yeah, see, I told him that,
And he cleaned all weekend. I
Yeah.
made sure of it. Like, he had a punishment for the crime.
Hmm.
I didn't he's grounded, so if no TV, then chores.
Yeah, because he left his phone in our house. I noticed that
Yep.
the other day. I'm like, oh well, he doesn't have his phone, so
Can't ground him from that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, with Cairo, it's been a rough weekend. He just doesn't want to listen.
Yeah.
And he
His brain really goes faster than anybody can keep up. He's just like, he'll
he's
ask a
gonna leave this
question.
world behind. He's so smart.
Yeah, he's really smart. He just wants to constantly like be moving. Like he
Mhm.
doesn't know how to like slow down. Actually, it was kind of funny. The librarian at his school, a few months back, she's like, I love Cairo to death. He's adorable. He's fun, but that kid only has one like level of noise, and it's loud.
You guys.
You guys. Yeah, exactly.
That's all I can think. Is it
Thirst
just
has a
me?
has a drink called that.
Huh?
Thirst.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Mm.
they're like Swig or Guzzle or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, and they have a drink called Hey You Guys. It's delicious, by the way. It's my favorite drink there.
I'd have to
It's a
try it.
lemonade one.
Well, I'll have to try it sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Cause I really like lemonade. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little hungry again.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even eat before this.
I
Like, I
know.
didn't really eat anything. Yeah, I had some of the crumble cookies this morning before church because we woke up late, and they were just quick and easy to grab since we don't have a kitchen. Our kitchen's torn out at the moment,
Oh, yeah, I
due
have
to a
that
leak.
fun news.
So yeah, that's been awful. We're having like we can make sandwiches and we can have fruit from our fridge and we can have cereal. We can have microwave stuff, but that gets old real quick.
Yes,
And
yes.
so we can eat out. those are
Yeah.
our options. Trying to mix it up has been really hard because, yeah, I'm really, like, getting sick of, like, food. It's like, I want, like, I want some pork chops or some homemade steak, some homemade potatoes,
Okay,
like
I was telling Mike this the other day. I'm like, I was just sitting there and we're driving, and I'm like, you know what sounds so good right now? And he's like, what? I'm like, a cheeseburger. He's like,
Mhm,
okay. He's like, that's okay. What kind of cheeseburger? Like, do you want,
mhm.
McDonald's, Wendy? I'm like, no, no, no. I want like a good American, greasy, like juicy
Yeah.
cheeseburger.
Like, grilled on your grill.
Uh,
Yes, those are my favorite. That's my favorite thing to do in the summer is grill.
Yes, and so we ended up going to Chubby's,
Honestly,
which was
that's
as
not
close as
bad.
we could get right then,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Yes, this is." I looked like a dog that just tasted its first treat, just so happy. I'm like, "Oh, and my husband's like, "Do you wanna swallow?" I'm like, "Not necessarily."
No, no.
No, I'm
Yeah,
good. So I get that.
yeah.
I cannot imagine having that, problem every day though, but I will
Right.
I will understand your pain soon enough because we've decided by the end of the year, the kitchen's finally getting done.
Nice.
I
It is
know.
so nice. Yeah, I'm excited for our kitchen to be done. My employers teamed up with a gym close to home. John and I are getting gym memberships.
Yeah.
I've got to work. I played football for the Utah Falcons. We play in the WNFC leagues. Check that out. Super cool. You can watch it free on Victory Plus. Our season starts at the end of this month. Yeah, it's super cool. Semi-pro women's tackle football, the whole
Yep.
shebang. If you're missing the NFL, the WNFC will not disappoint. But I wasn't sure if I was going to play this year. I really was back and forth. We have a lot going on. I have not been able to properly get in shape like I would like to be before football started.
Right.
They the team has been practicing for months already, and
Uh-huh.
I didn't feel like these women have been practicing and have been putting the time and the effort into it that, like, jumping in didn't seem right. It didn't seem right. It just so, after some discussions with the coach, after talking with the president of the team, some, other teammates and board members, like, I feel comfortable going back. I'm gonna start going back, but that means I've got to work 3 times harder than everybody else in getting in shape, getting the plays down. I mean, the season starts in, like, 3 weeks, I think. I
Oh,
mean, I'm
wow.
not looking at a calendar. It's, like, the end of March, beginning of April. So, I've got to work really hard.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the goal that and my husband supports that, and he wants to get his back stronger. He's got a bad back, so we're gonna do it together. Yeah. So that's
That's
that's our
awesome.
goal is to get in a routine.
I'm
Yeah.
excited for you. I
So
hope.
I'm excited to hear with your kitchen. I mean, there's big things for both of us.
Yeah.
I'm excited to
Yeah.
see when your kitchen's done.
Me too. We've slowly been putting our house back together. Our house is a remodel project. And yeah, it's been a nightmare. I
Yeah.
won't lie. But needless to say, we're getting to a point to where it's looking a lot better. We got the girls' room done. We got the boys' room done. Now we got to get like up the stairs and the kitchen and the bathroom, and then we're
Yeah.
we're done. Our
Yeah.
front room's been done. We might redo the flooring though. Again, because when it says waterproof, they lie.
They lie. Listen, I know that firsthand because it's the flooring that we had.
They lied.
They lied. We had a leak and it absolutely, like, quickly
That's
destroyed
what
the
it did to
floor.
mine.
Quickly. It wasn't like us like we had a leak and it had been leaking for a while. No, it happened really quick.
The dog had dumped the water all over the floor,
Mhm.
and it same day lifted the floor. I'm like, "Are you freaking?" And it was supposed to be water scratch, like the list goes
Yeah.
on. So
Even,
yeah,
like, I'm like, I don't even care if it's waterproof necessarily, just water resistant.
water
Like,
resistant where
as
you
soon
can
as,
mop it
like
up.
right, and, like, as soon as water hits it, it's not gonna just, like, start to lift,
Yeah,
you know?
but
So
well, you guys have, like I said, a maybe shorter session today just
yes.
because we're not as prepared. But next week, we will get back on topics and we will
Yeah.
get back where we were going with this. And if
Mhm.
you've listened to this whole episode, we appreciate it. We appreciate you enduring our one time of not really being prepared because of situations. Yeah, give us a like, give us a comment,
Follow,
follow,
share. We
share.
really, really appreciate everyone that has supported us this far. Like, it really means a lot to us. So thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously, it really makes a difference in our lives and our families' lives to have the support. So thank
Yep,
you.
I agree. You guys have a great night,
Mhm.
and, thank you for everything. We'll talk to
I
you
was gonna do
later.
peace. I'm like, what am I doing? Peace. Bye.
Bye.
I'm editing that.